Welcome back to Shenanigans, everybody. We are on the next day. It is now the second Tuesday of the month. They're offering a tour of Loghorts. It's a gold a person to get in and see the school.
I'll flip a gold or 2 golds. I'll cover it.
All right.
Matt. I feel like you're a hidden dictator now. Like you've got excessive amounts of gold. I'm going to go back and watch that episode now. See how much gold you actually made.
It wasn't an excessive amount, or we wouldn't have to pull a heist.
I know this, but I know American politics, and there's a lot of money going around. Well, I don't I hear a lot.
I ended up getting paid off by both sides. It was perfect. Anyway, so we cut scene to being there, striding along with the tour in Loghorts.
Well, hold on. Let's talk about your tour group. It's going to be important.
Yes, that's perfect.
Where's this other song not playing? I need 2. There we go. All right, you've got your tour group, and you've got the Loghorts background, both of them. So your tour group consists of 10 people, yourselves not included, so 12 total. All of these 10 people look to be like peasant class folk. They're just like regular townsfolk who have managed to piece together enough gold to really come here and
just
go to Loghorts and see what's going on. They're not wizards, they're not fancy nobles, they don't have anything going on for them. They're just like really excited to finally get to see what's going on the inside of Loghorts over here.
And it's nothing.
The tour guide is a woman, a young woman. She actually looks too young to be giving a tour guide. She's maybe like 19, 20 years old. You question if she actually knows anything about this school. She's got that like fresh face look about her.
She's just a student tour guide.
But you're gonna have to ask her about that. Loghorts, the building itself, is a 10-story tall tower, maybe 100 feet across. And you are all standing at the base of it, just inside the front door. In this big lobby, you see all sorts of cages hanging with different birds in them. There's some Bunsen burners in the background, boiling some Erlenmeyer flasks, and a wizard in a white lab coat standing next to them, dropping centipedes into these different flasks. The tour guide's name is Rodina, and she calls for everyone's attention. Attention, folks! I'll be showing you around Loghorts. We're going to start on the base floor. First, let's go take a look at this alchemical laboratory over here. Follow me, everyone, and don't touch anything. It might burn you.
Okay.
Yeah. Go along on the tour.
Sure.
Yeah,
so you guys can
it.
talk as the tour is going on. I'll let you know. If you want to know what's actually happening in the building, I can tell you. Otherwise, it'll just be the backdrop.
All right. I'll go, Miss.
Yes, we have a question?
We want to know.
Oh, who let you in here, you filthy little animal? Shoot!
I paid my gold.
She looks to the doorman who nods his head. All right, what do you want? Does anyone else have a question first? Anyone else? Dwarf.
I want to know what he said.
All right, little fella.
Will the tour take us to Loghort's magical vault? Will we get to see that?
No, I'm sorry. Our tour does not go inside the vault. That's off limits.
Oh. I have another question.
Yes?
Is it true that even beyond the vault, there's the secret chamber of unsubstantiated rumors where they keep the really powerful magic items?
I can neither confirm nor deny the secret chamber of unsubstantiated rumors.
Oh.
All right. Well,
I bet you have all kinds of really nifty magical defenses that guard the magic vault, don't you? What are they? Do they turn you into things?
The magic vault is guarded by various levels of secret wizard powers. The doors are magically locked. Only those with special permission can enter. And even then, they are warded to damage and disfigure anyone who dares try to force them open. There is no way in or out of the vaults other than the doors. The walls are lined with lead to prevent scrying, and made out of enchanted stone to prevent tunneling.
Damage and disfigure? Is the disfigurement permanent?
Cool. Just over the top, I'm like, can we drink that?
Chad's
Looking at one of the flasks.
No.
Yes.
This man right here is trying to make a sleeping potion, but it's not quite done yet. If you were to drink it, your nose might grow 6 inches and turn green. You see, we use a little bit of troll's blood in the sleeping potions, but before it's done, it, rather than shift your mind into a troll mind state, which makes you very sleepy because trolls are quite dumb and their minds aren't really doing anything. If you drink it too early, it might shift your nose into a troll nose or your ear into a troll ear. Quite dangerous. Now, I see there's no other questions, so let's move on to the next floor.
I've got a question.
Yes, little kobold.
Is this tour as dangerous as the one of the chocolate factory on the other side of town?
More dangerous. There are many things along this tour that could hurt you. But, if you notice in the back, there are a couple of chaperones. They make sure that no one takes anything, and if anyone touches anything, that only they are affected. We have our eyes on you all. Do not try to meddle in the affairs of wizards. It is a dangerous world.
Oh, I won't. Lean forward. I'm lying.
Yes, excellent. Keep doing that.
Alright, so, do your exposition.
All right, so well, first we want to go on this tour, memorize everything with my precise memory. Seeing everything, looking for doors, seeing guards, asking, questions about defenses and things like that. And then it's run the tour. Lean over to Leo. So we take advantage of the chaos surrounding the most handsome man contest to get free access into the tower, where they're going to hold it in the big grand cafeteria with all the floating candles and stuff like that they're showing off. So
I really want to see the show.
now, for us to really get access, we need to be backing a candidate in the most handsome man contest. The great thing for us, the candidate doesn't have to really have any chance of winning. We just need to be on the team of a candidate.
Okay.
At any point, do we see Layla?
No, she's working today. Salary.
Oh.
But you do see the boy that Layla's got a crush on.
Perfect.
Excellent. That's exactly what I was looking for. Now we need somebody who really needs our help. Like I said, they don't have to have any chance of winning. It's almost better if they can't win. What about, there's that boy over there. I see him with Layla a lot. You see him, Leo? The one with the paint spattered overalls?
Oh, that guy, I thought that was like her best friend.
And what, he's wearing glasses? Oh, God.
I heard him muttering to one of the other boys that he was, what was it, friend zoned?
Yeah, and he's got his hair up. God, just hideous. This might be exactly what we're looking for. He's going to need a lot of work.
Paint splattered overalls and hair up. It sounds like you're describing someone from the 80s, Rob.
And glasses.
Glasses
Yes.
are smart, don't they?
Well, yes, and we know that smart isn't attractive and cool. So, why don't we maybe talk to this boy a little bit to kind of ease our way off to the side a little bit?
In other words, when I see him, I'm just like, hey, I can't remember his name. Over here. We know you.
He looks up from. He was eating lunch. Looks up and goes, "Me?"
Hey, you. We're going to just wander.
Yeah.
I'm just going to walk straight over to him.
The tour has stopped and they're looking in a classroom right now. You guys are in the hallway. One of the chaperones has stepped inside. The other one's on the outside of the classroom, keeping an eye on you, but also looking in through the door. The man comes over and goes, "Hi, I'm Peter, but I don't do tours."
Niar thinks that you're Layla's friend.
Oh, you know little Layla?
Mm-hmm.
She
I think
doesn't
this is
like
the one
being
he mentioned.
called little Layla.
No, I wouldn't call her little Layla. Is this the one that she mentioned the other day, Leo?
Yeah, that's the one, right? Glasses,
She
overalls.
was talking about me?
I think she mentioned your name and described you. That was how I thought that was you over here. Why we wanted to say hi.
What was she saying?
Good things. How talented you are?
Talented? At what?
She said there was that one spell that you were really good at. Which one was it?
Phantasmal force.
That was it. I now remember. I don't remember wizard stuff very well. I don't know about magic.
Sure.
Well, it was nice to meet you. You should come by Shenanigans and say hi.
My mother won't let me drink. She says
have to
going to
drink.
Shenanigans is dangerous for a young boy's mind.
He doesn't drink. He only drinks milk.
I don't drink. I just have milk. They've got Bessie's milk. That's good for growing boys. Your mother would want you to drink your milk, wouldn't she? Especially the best milk. What mother wouldn't want you to drink up your milk?
Well, she told me not to come by Shenanigans ever.
I don't think she knows about Bessie's milk.
Did she just mean inside? Like if you were on the outside of Shenanigans, that would be okay?
I think so. She just said I shouldn't go inside Shenanigans.
Well,
So
that's fine.
you could practice your phantasmal force in the yard in the back where it's open. That would be a good place to practice phantasmal force.
Why is that better than practicing in the courtyard down here?
Well,
We're
if
not
you're
allowed
trying
down here.
if you're trying out things and you don't want other people to see how you're doing it or or the phantasms you're making, then maybe you would want a little peace and quiet. It's so noisy here.
Quiet at Shenanigans?
Outside in the back. I know that's where Layla goes to be by herself sometimes, outside in the back of Shenanigans where it's quieter. I run into her there a lot.
He nods. The tour guide has moved on, and one of the chaperones comes up and says, "Guys, we have to keep moving."
All right. Oh, one thing I've forgotten, Leo. If this is going to work, there's certain things we need to observe. One is that whenever we complete some stage of the scheme or something goes our way, we need to have a hip catchphrase to say. Something like, boom, baby, except not that. So we need to, we'll think about that. We'll come up with something. But this, what we just did there, boom, baby, except not that.
Okay.
We'll work on it.
Yeah, we'll work on that.
Now,
Thanks, Peter.
Other things that we need to keep in mind is something has to go wrong. If everything went perfectly, then there'd be no dramatic tension. So we have to have something go wrong. We need to. So we've got to build that into the plan. So remember, as we perfect the plan, we need to think of something to mess up on but it needs to be recoverable.
We could go and get that half-finished invisibility potion. Oh, sorry, the sleep potion, and then find Mr. Muscly guy that you don't like, and replace his body lotion with that potion. So when he rubs it on, he grows like big green.
Chad Smug. God, I hate Chad Smug. 20-1 to win this stupid contest, and no one will even take the bookies up on that.
I will.
If only we could make him lose. That would be almost as good to me as getting the staff of MacGuffin.
Well, I just gave you the way.
Yes, interesting. That's an unproven potion that they're still working on, experimental. So that's a good thing to go wrong, that have an unexpected, unanticipated result.
And he's got a lab that stuff on, so he's got lots of exposure to it.
Yes. And then we need some sort of gimmick. We'll have to figure out what that is. Because just a straight heist, that's not exciting enough. Like the really good heists, like flip it at the end where you thought like they were doing one thing, but then it turns out then something else, or there's a thing within a thing, or something. I don't know. The best heists have that little flip though.
Oh, don't worry. I've got that covered.
If we don't, do you? Excellent. Because if we don't have that, then something stupid is going to happen. Like instead of getting the staff of MacGuffin and selling it and being millionaires somewhere, we'll like learn some stupid lesson about helping others or something stupid.
Oh yes, I think.
I don't even want to think about that.
I am. I've already got it. So, shall we carry on? Hopefully we'll go past the potion again, and I'll distract them, and you can grab some.
So that's all the way back downstairs. You guys are on like the second level right now, and you just keep going up. So you'll come by it down at you'll come back by at the end of the tour.
I've got a plan for that.
Okay. Is there anything else you guys want to do during the tour, or were you?
Mainly looking around, memorizing things, looking for entrances, exits, ways in and out. Watching her if she does anything like to activate or deactivate words on doors, things like that, especially watching that.
Okay. Let's take a look.
And I've got precise memory.
You're banking on that. And then the first door in the place just makes you forget everything. Mind cleanse, straight up. And we both know Leo has no interest in memorizing anywhere, so we're just going to be walking around the castle. It's going to be great. The tower's going to be a good time.
All right. The rest of the tour goes off without a hitch. On your way back down, you pass the potion creation demonstration. What are you guys going to do with there?
All right. Right before we get to that, is there an alcove, a bathroom, something?
Yes, there's a bathroom break. Not right before you get to it. There's a bathroom break at the top of the tower.
Okay.
Did you want a bathroom break a little sooner?
No, I need something like within a minute before we reach the potion demonstration.
Okay.
Do students use those bathrooms, or is it only tour bathrooms?
No. They're student
Doesn't have to be
bathrooms.
a bathroom. I just need an alcove or something where,
I'm
where
going
I
to
won't
do
be
my own
seen
thing
for a few
while we're
moments.
doing that.
What are you doing in there, Leo?
If there is like obviously it's all open sort of stuff layout. So if there's a student in there, I want to bash his head against the wall and take his clothes.
There is indeed a student in the bathroom. It is you see a young girl. I guess maybe not that young. A girl, a female, walking out of one of the stalls. This is a very progressive school. Bathrooms are unisex, and it's really just like a series of stalls with chamber pots in them, and then a couple of bowls with pitchers of water to pour in there to wash off afterwards.
Okay. Well, I'm not going to rob her. I feel bad. Can I try pickpocketing her? See if she's got anything in her pockets? And no, I don't have the proficiency.
You don't have a pickpocketing skill.
All right. Oh, I didn't keep the picture of the dwarf. Oh, no, the goblin. Wait, did I? Can I have the picture that I was given earlier? I don't think I'd get rid of it.
Picture?
I got given the blood picture.
Oh, right. Yeah, you can have that in a pocket of yours.
I don't know. Well, hold up. As she walks past and she's finishing washing her hands, I'm gonna act like I picked it up, and I'm gonna go, "Excuse me, miss, you've dropped this."
She looks. Oh, that's not mine.
Well, it fell out of your pocket.
Oh. She looks at it. I think there's something written here. Hold on. She walks over to the window and starts holding it up to the light, trying to read the text on it. What does the text say, Rob?
Oh, dear God.
It'd be pretty badly small.
If it hasn't been completely obscured,
It hasn't.
it was something like, I'm looking to acquire the services of a master thief.
Oh, perfect.
If you're interested, please meet me at midnight at the stables behind Shenanigans.
She reads the note aloud. He goes, "My God! Where you say this fell out of my clothes?"
Yeah, out of your pocket.
Oh, well.
The picture is amazing, though.
Oh yes, the picture certainly is something. But who would put that in my clothes? We must take this to the headmaster at once. It's a clue.
Yes, let's do that.
Okay.
There's our messed up thing.
She exits the bathroom. The tour set is waiting out there, and she kind of goes down the hallway a bit, starts knocking on the door, going, "Headmaster, headmaster! I found a clue!" Pretty soon the door opens, and a old man steps out. And the old man goes, "Yes, little pupil, what is it?" And she hands him the note, and he goes, "Look, it says," she repeats what it says, and the dwarf on the tour found it on saw it drop out of my pocket. Someone must have put it there. Someone thinks I'm a master thief. The master looks at it. Most devious indeed. Why don't you both step into my office and we will have a chat. You don't mind missing the second half of the tour, do you? It's all just the same on the way down.
Oh, no, not at all.
He welcomes the two of you into his office. The tour is going to continue without you. So let's flip over to Niard.
All right. I'm looking for an alcove, anything that I can duck into just before we reach the potion demonstration.
There's not much in the way of alcoves. When you get to the second floor, there's that classroom that was open as a demonstration that you could slip in, but you still have to then walk down a flight of stairs and sneak past the chaperone who's...
I won't need to sneak.
Well, you need to... A chaperone might see you slip into
I just need to cast. I need space to cast.
You need space to cast invisibility. You can't cast invisibility.
I know I can't.
All right, so you can step into the classroom, but someone's going to see you. One of the chaperones will see you walk in. Is that going to be a problem?
How long do you need to cast?
they're paying attention to the kobold, that they're just sort of like whatever. It's just a stupid little kobold.
I mean, they're walking at the back of the tour to make sure no one goes anywhere they're not supposed to go. I mean, you are touring a school of magic. You know, it's like, you know, if you take a tour of the White House, you can't just like walk into random rooms. They keep a close eye on you.
On the to-do list.
If only I had a dwarf here to cause a distraction to allow me to cast.
But I am. I'm causing a great distraction up in the principal's office.
What do I have in my pack? Do I have any distractions on hand? I don't think so.
All right.
I don't have any distractions, unfortunately.
It looks like you're just gonna finish the tour up on your own.
Yep.
Oh.
Correct.
All right. Meanwhile, in the headmaster's quarters. Our lively cafe. Okay. The headmaster has this note, and it's you and the young girl whose name is Bridget.
All right.
So, you and Bridget are seated before the headmaster. He looks over this note and This drawing of a goblin seems to be, yes, if I'm not mistaken, it's written in blood. The poor creature's head is being bashed in. I wonder what that means. Young Bridget, did you see anyone put this note on you? Is there anyone who might think you are a thief? Come to think of it, you're a new person here. No, why would you... Do either of you have any ideas of what this might mean?
The painter in question has a thing for bashing goblins.
I meant more of the writer. This note about master thieves and shenanigans outside at dark.
I feel he's a very sneaky individual.
Yes, you're quite a bright dwarf, aren't you? Got all the good
Indeed.
genes up there.
Indeed.
Well, where are you staying, Mr. Dwarf? Do you live in town, or are you just visiting?
I believe I will be staying at Shenanigans, funnily enough.
Interesting. Well, would you do me a favor? Keep an eye on the stables at midnight. See if anyone goes in there. And come back and report to me each day. I can give you a gold piece every day that you come and report this information to me.
I will.
Fantastic. And Bridget, be careful. Keep an eye out for anyone that might be near you or around you or trying to place things on your person. Whoever it is thinks that you must be something different. I have some studying to do. Bridget, would you show this dwarf out, please? And she will lead you outside.
Okay, and I think I've got a distraction.
Oh?
So the chaperones, do they look like they're wizards? Do they look like they're just guys that were hired to like stop people from going off tour?
They look like servants, like people who work in the school but do not, they're not teachers, they're not students.
So I kind of hang back a little bit and until like one of them is kind of made, so there's just one there. And then I'll look kind of startled, like when he first starts to look at me, I'll look kind of startled. Look! Command.
Where are you telling him to look?
At the rest of the group.
Does he get a save on command, or is that a no-save spell?
I think it was intelligence, like if they were over a certain level or intelligence.
Let's hope he's the dopey one.
That's why I was hoping they weren't actually wizards who were doing the escorting.
Let's take a look at the command spell. Creatures with 13... I think it's 13 or higher int. Let's...
Come on, bad dice roll.
7 intelligence. All right, no
I'm
save.
smarter than him.
Yeah. He immediately looks over his shoulder. Huh?
Okay, so it lasts for 1 round. So he's going to look for 1 round. In that round, I now cast Alter Self and become a Woghort student.
Ooh.
Oh, that's nice.
Alter self. Wizard can alter his appearance and form, including clothing and equipment, to appear taller or shorter, thin or fat, or in between human, humanoid, or any other generally man-shaped bipedal creature. Mm-hmm. Your size can be changed up to 50%. What is your current height and weight?
So I'm going to make, that was one of the things I wanted to point out, was I'm going to make myself as big as possible.
Right, but what's your existing height and weight?
I don't know if I have that. I'm not sure what is appropriate height and weight for a kobold.
Right, get into it. Kobolds...
You're that extreme case because you're magic.
And also, how the hell did you get Alter Self as a spell? You're not a wizard.
You remember I pointed out I showed you how I got this
I
stuff.
know, but I can't believe they give you 2nd level spells at 1st level. Your stupid character.
I'm not 1st level.
You were when you had Alter Self, though, weren't you? You got
no,
Alter Self. No?
No, I've been waiting for Alter Self. I had Murdoch's something or other flyer.
Right.
That was how I got the wings before.
Okay.
Murdoch's feathery flyer is the wings one. That's 1st level.
So you are 3 feet tall. So you can be up to 4.5 feet tall.
Okay, so a larger, older child.
Okay.
Can you stay that way?
Hmm?
Can you stay that way? That's pretty cool.
Not very long.
Because like a big kobold is awesome. That's like dream character right there. The one kobold with giantism.
Well, even then, that's not very long, very large. That's still smaller.
Oh yeah, but it's huge for a kobold.
All right. So the guard looks. You cast Alter Self. When the guard looks back, he goes, "Excuse me. Or did you make yourself look like a male or female?"
I'm gonna look like. That's fun. I'm gonna be like a preteen human female.
Okay. Miss, did you see a little kobold?
Yeah, he went that way.
Where are you pointing?
Like vaguely in the direction of the tour.
Okay. He nods and hurries off in that direction.
Okay, so now I'll tag along. I'm gonna. I get my vial of ink out of my pack.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so now
the tour is downstairs. They're at the main area. The tour guide's giving her the last bit of her speech. Doesn't seem to notice that you're missing.
Okay, so I'm going up, and again, I got to go fast. I've only got a couple of minutes.
The man in the white lab coat is still over by the potions, mixing things. He stopped dropping centipedes into things. Now he's wafting the vapors near him and giving them a good smell.
Okay. So while the tour is there, can I identify the vial that he was using before, the prototype sleep potion?
Sure, yeah.
Okay. So I'll go up to him. Professor Eppens. Professor?
That's not my name.
Whatever. Well, McGonagall said that I needed to give you this ink, that it was some special ink for something.
Who?
McGonagall.
Who the hell's that?
I don't know. I don't know all your names.
Clearly.
Well, anyway, she said that you needed to use this for the project because it was, I don't know, squid ink with some
Project?
basilisk eye or something.
Who the hell are you? And what the hell is this?
Look,
Excuse me, young lady. Are you part of the tour?
I'm altered to be a student for the full robes and the
Right. But he's asking you anyway because he doesn't recognize you.
Oh my god! Like, look, and at this point, I'm gonna like spill the ink all over on the other side of the bench from the vial.
Oh, you imbecile! You might have ruined everything. The whole tour.
And I suppose that's my fault. And I'll like back away from it over towards where the vial is.
Okay. The tour looks over. The guy grabs a rag and he starts blotting up the ink and goes, You could have ruined all of our potions. You don't even know what would happen. It could have exploded. We could all be dead. I'm gonna speak to the headmaster about you.
Okay.
I'm gonna get you expelled. What's your name?
While he's like doing the mopping and stuff and getting away, that's when I'm gonna like try to bump into the table, grab the vial,
Okay.
and kind of maybe even knock some other stuff over so that it's not immediately obvious what I'm doing.
All right, so you end up knocking over some of the flasks. Some of the glassware breaks on the floor. You can hear this hissing as the acid eats through the stone. Some nasty smoke rises, but you manage to get your hand on a flask. Give me a dex check.
All
Not
right.
a thief, but
Let's see. Do I have any skills that do this aside from disguise for pretending to be this girl? Nope, I don't have any.
give me a dex check.
All right.
May the rolls be with you.
Nice.
Nice.
See their perception check.
You're only commoners. Should be fine.
Do you get any bonus for all the distractions that I've created here?
I'm taking those into account. All right, so you swipe the vial. You've broken some glasses. The man who was trying to mop everything up grabs you by the back of your jacket and says, "You little runt, I'll see you expelled!" And starts dragging you towards the door while calling for security to come down. The chaperone and the tour guide hurries and ushers everyone out. At this point, I think Leo and whatever the girl's name was.
Bridget.
Bridget, thank you.
I want to have a chance to talk to her on the way down, just try to get to know her and
Okay.
whatever. 'Cause I will be interacting with her in the future, obviously.
Sure. So what would you like to say to Bridget?
Yeah. I want to know about her. Like, has she been here long? You know, just I want to know about her. Try to get a connection here so that I have somebody that I know within the school.
So she is a new student. She's only been here for 6 months. Her parents are wealthy nobles from what's that town name? From Whalers Bay, which is
Yep.
100 miles west of here on the peninsula. She came to Woghorts because she showed magical potential. Her parents were wealthy, and they wanted her to have the best chance at pursuing her dreams. It's a classic tale. But she's new. She doesn't really have a lot of friends. She's a little bit gawky for her age. She's still filling out and growing, and it's just her.
Yeah.
She's just cumbersome and foolish, and doesn't really know anyone, and is kind of shy about everything. But smart and eager and ready to learn.
What's her I ask her what she's studying magic-wise.
She is studying to be a conjurer.
Oh, perfect. All right. Took some notes.
Okay. Anything else you'd like to know about her?
No, that's it.
Okay. Cool.
I have to write down. I have to work out some of my backstory so that I can exchange some stuff about himself. But other than that, no, perfect.
All right. You get downstairs while this girl is being thrown out. Some of the security's called over, and people are trying to figure out who she is. She's got the right clothes, she's in the right place, but no one recognizes her. Niarb, you've been asked what your name is. What's your name?
It's Cynthia Smuggington. My aunt said that I could come here and see what it's like and if I wanted to transfer here.
Cynthia Smuggington?
Yes.
They kind of exchange nervous glances. Well, maybe we should take you to the headmaster, see what he has to think about this.
Whatever, my aunt is going to hear about this.
I think this is probably a better decision for the headmaster to make. And they proceed to march you up the 10 flights of stairs to the top of the tower. Now, I have a feeling your spell duration is going to run out before you get to the 10th floor.
It's getting close. So tell me who's escorting me, what's going on as we're going up these stairs. How many people do I have? Are they just like servants or what?
Yes, the man with the lab coat has to go back and clean up the mess that you made. The servants are going to escort you up there, one of them holding the back collar of your jacket at all times to make sure you don't run away. With another servant walking beside him.
Oh my god, get your hands off me. You're like trying to touch me.
I am not! That is a vile accusation, young lady. I am simply ensuring that you do not cause any more trouble on your way to the headmaster's place. The headmaster will hear about these accusations.
Over this. Hold person.
Cast hold person on them.
Mm-hmm. That's why I wanted to make sure they weren't mages.
Uh-oh.
Shit's about to go down.
All right, I think we need to change the music here. You're on your own at this point. Leo is at the base, being dumped outside with everyone else. Is some sort of exciting music? Okay, let's hold person. This is the cleric spell, right? Yes. Holds D4 humans, demi-humans, or humanoid creatures. Save to negate. If only 2 persons are being expelled, each rolls a saving throw at -1 penalty. So roll me a D2 or a D4. See if you can hit both of them.
All right.
Nice. So they each get a save at penalty of 1. Nope, they both fail. They are held fast. However, one of them has your cloak or your shirt in their hand. So your shirt is held in his hand.
It's like, I am so over this. I'm not going to transfer here. And I try to pull my shirt out of hand.
Held fast.
Try to slip out.
The second
right,
Doctor Who episode that has the
rope.
angels in it, where what's his name is being held by him around his neck.
All right, so I'll just slip out of the robe then and go, oh my god, you're so creepy stealing my robe.
All right, you escape.
And then I turn back to Niarb when the spell runs out, or actually as soon as I get within sight of the tour, and book the hell out of there.
All right. The two of you have escaped Woghorts. You have some information, you've made some contacts, and you've let some things slip out of your grasp. Where do you go?
Should we go back to Shenanigans? Maybe we should go to a different bar for a little while.
A different bar?
I was about to say, no. I'm gonna go get me a drink at Shenanigans.
Yeah, man, this show's called Shenanigans.
Right.
What are you doing?
You can't trade on us now. You never know.
All
That
right.
other bar might be bust.
Shenanigans.
Wait, do they have a uni bar?
No.
Damn.
So, when we get back to Shenanigans, I'll go, now, you heard all that stuff about their defenses, the lead vault, and all the things like that. I'll tell you what they haven't thought of and how we're going to bypass those defenses.
Well, I've got my way in.
I've got a better way.
What is the name of that man you don't like?
Chad Spring. He's not a man. He's a
Hold up,
senior student there. He's the worst.
I think I have the way to disturb him and his peace.
What I'd love to do is just
What's his last name?
beat on him, Smuggington, from the Smuggington family. I would just love to beat on him with the ugly stick from the magic vault.
Okay. I have something. I have a plan for you.
Yes.
I've been asked to report back to the principal and tell him everything that I've seen of people going in and out of the Shenanigans barn. I may have dropped my picture of a goblin being smashed over the head, and it led to obviously where I went. And they think somebody who's a master thief will be trying to meet up there. I don't know why. It was just a picture of a goblin, but they're magic. They deciphered this. So what I'm going
feel
to
like
do,
some steps are missing there.
no, that's what happened. And I'm going to tell him that Chad had gone into the barn and was meeting with a shady character.
I don't know. I don't know if they'll believe that, because then he would have to slip out of the slither out hall.
Well, he's meant to be a wizard, isn't he?
True, he's a noble. Just gets to go as he pleases. Anyways, how is that going to get us into?
Because you're going to be my pet
Yes,
kobold
rumors.
that's going to be coming with me as I go in.
But that gets us into the principal's office. That's not the same as getting us into the chamber of unsubstantiated rumors.
Yes, but that gets you into the
Right? The
building.
magic vault that has their potions, blah, 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 their ugly stick. It's
But that's the thing, though.
chamber of unsubstantiated rumors where they keep the good stuff.
That's our way in. We don't have to sneak past guards. We don't have to hurt
That
anyone.
gets us to the principal's office. That doesn't get us into the vault. I'll show
It
you.
gets us into the building. That's the thing. We've.
I can do better.
Okay.
I walk over to the broom closet, come out with a mop and a bucket. We're going to bypass all their defenses.
Okay. Now I'm looking at him, confused, scratching my head.
Okay, I set them back. Remember, when last we spent an evening out together, we used that mop and bucket to go to the Shadow Realm. And we found that while we could not take things, steal them from the Shadow Realm and bring them back to our own realm, we found that we could move them.
It only worked around the town.
area.
Didn't
Do
make
you
it-
remember? Yes. So here's the thing. What we're going to do is bypass the defenses by going through the Shadow Realm to the Chamber of Unsubstantiated Rumors, move things. We can't take it back with us, but we could move things from one spot to another. Do you remember how with the jewelers, we took stuff from there, and then we weren't able to take it out of the Shadow Realm with us, but it was scattered down the street? So what we're going to do is get the Staff of MacGuffin out of the Chamber of Unsubstantiated Rumors, bypassing all the defenses through the Shadow Realm, put it into some place like a broom closet or something that we can access within the grounds or just outside the grounds. And then after we've pulled this off, we just go and pick it up the next day from this undefended broom closet or wherever it is that we decide to place it.
The problem is, we can't get out of the town in the
We
Shadow
don't
Realm.
have to get out of the town in the Shadow Realm. We're not stealing it and taking it with us in the Shadow Realm. We are just moving it from inside the Chamber of Unsubstantiated Rumors
But I don't think
outside the Chamber of
Range.
Unsubstantiated Rumors. We leave it there, and then when we're back in the real world, we go and pick it up. Because as I said, we were able to move things from the jeweler's room, from inside his vault, and then they were scattered about the street where they were discarded from us as we tried to leave the realm.
But I don't know if the Wizards Academy is close enough to Shenanigans to do that.
We don't have to move it to Shenanigans.
No. But the effects of scrubbing the floor in Shenanigans may not reach the Wizard place.
We were able to go around the town. So we just go...
All right, you lead the way. I will follow you. I may need a drink and a lot of fire if we're going back to the Shadow Realm.
Yes, we're going to have a lot of fire and a lot of light. And maybe a boomstick.
A boomstick?
What makes it a boomstick? Is the stick explosive?
It's a prototype matchlock.
Interesting.
You do remember what happens when you go to the Shadow Realm, though, right?
Yeah.
Lots of light and lots of fire. It's a heist.
That's true. That's very true.
We're not stealing marshmallows from the 7-Eleven. It's a heist. So this time we'll be prepared. We're going to have a lot of lights, a lot of lanterns, a lot of torches, lots of oil.
It's going to look like we're pyromaniacs.
Okay. Well, why don't we take a break here, and when we come back from break, we'll see what the party has in store for the Shadow Realm. See you guys in a few minutes. Bye-bye.